After questions emerged about his trip to California over the holidays, Saskatchewan Party MLA for Prince Albert Carleton, Joe Hargrave, resigned as Minister of Highways and Minister responsible for the Water Security Agency. Last week, Hargrave said he was in Palm Springs to finalize the sale of a vacation home. He deemed the trip to be necessary. Premier Scott Moe was aware of the trip, but today he called the travel inappropriate.
The discussion today, which was not the first time that we've had a discussion about this, but we had a discussion today. We came to the mutual agreement that that he would offer his resignation, and I would accept that resignation, understanding that he had made an error in judgment in traveling when we have been asking the people of this province to partake with so many measures throughout the holiday season to ensure that COVID-19 is not spreading in our communities.
The Saskatchewan NDP says Hargrave was being dishonest about the sale of his property. They say it was listed 4 days after he arrived in California. An offer was accepted a day later. Premier Moe says that is irrelevant.
He has agreed that he made an error in judgment in traveling to the U.S. and the fact of the matter is that perception is not good for any government across Canada, wherever they may be. You've seen action taken in other areas of Canada, and you're seeing similar action here today with the resignation of Mr. Hargrave from Cabinet.
Premier Moe says no other cabinet ministers, MLAs, or senior staff have traveled over the holidays. Minister of Corrections and Policing Christine Tell traveled to California in October to visit a sick relative. The NDP says the government has set a double standard, allowing cabinet ministers to travel but advising the public not to. International travel is allowed for Saskatchewan residents, but non-essential travel is discouraged.
Absolutely, it's a double standard, and it's a real slap in the face to Saskatchewan people that have done what we've been asked to do, to flatten the curve with our incredibly high case numbers here. That takes a lot of individual responsibility from people to do the right thing and do what they're asked to do.
Today, Premier Moe says he's told all government MLAs not to travel outside of Canada unless it's an emergency or for government business. As for Hargrave's position in cabinet, it's being filled by Carrot River Valley MLA Fred Bradshaw. Hargrave will remain in the government caucus. Adam Hunter, CBC News, Regina.